Hey, nice to see you, right, sir? Hi. To see you, right, Mr. Roderick, Mr. Eddie. If only. Hmm. Can you use sir in place of madame? No, ma'am. Yes. Mom. Why can you not get it done then? Ooh. Mom. I did, yes. Why sir's not universal? Fool. Sir, madame, ma. And for the gender neutral. When you write a letter, dear sir, madame. But then if you were to write a letter overseas, then some days it's only dear sirs. Even to the ones that would even to the ones that would have the status of mom. When you write letters, dear sirs, here is dear sir, madame. Overseas you would write dear sirs. Even when it was addressed to mom. Hi. So we've got that RITE here. Shorthand. Still need the SMS talk. I knew you, yes. On a posture, yes. So in the world of no offense, can one take that no, madame, when one would want to serve? Only one photo, and it was the shop models. want to place for just a few seconds. So that's proof that you have cross-dressed but not cross-dressed. Well, in the pantomime world, that's part of the play, yes? Only once. Only once. Ah, you were not in control of you. There was an order to tell you. Yeah. Yes. It's funny the once. It's not funny once later. I look at you. So have you prepared all the influences? Paper. Oh yes, I have started the R-I-T-E shorthand still, sir. What, sir, would you address? Mom. Tendencies. Hi. Ricky. What's your name? Ricky. Ricky Law. Ricky Crime. Hot. It's very kind of you. Yourself. Crime. So what's the worst when you are then put down to influence? you yourself, what influence would you find? It will affect the one with the psych. And then what would you do? Then it's just this, it is the system. The system has failed. It's not the influence, it's the system. Yes. There was no guidance. There was no one to look over. Like the one with the sack. The one with the sack would do that. Yes. Yes. One route to look at. That's one route to look at. What's one route to look at? Two routes to look at. Yes. If it's one, it's not. It's not one. If it's two, then it's one. One route to look at. Two routes to look at. What's the other route? Why? Why? We must take out what your intents are in life. They are mine. So that's one route to look at. That. What's one route to look at it? What's another route to look at it? A second route to look at it. What's the... So please tell, what's the other route to look at it? That's the RITE route to look at it. But that will indicate shorthand. That will indicate SOS. That will indicate foul play. It will indicate play though. It will not indicate work. Yes, it will indicate foul play. That's play. Foul crime, foul law. It will indicate some. There's an indicator behind it. What indicates it? Car. I don't mean the one in the vehicle. I don't mean the one in the car. What's the indicator behind it? If I talk like that, then there's no indicator. There's not a point to make. So, what's another route to look at? Another point to take from it. Another point to make them. Another indicate. And I'm not to turn the car. Well, it's the second. But why does the second hurt yourself? Why will the second hurt you? It's one and it's one. Yes. Well, if you are not going to loyal to yourself, if you're not going to loyal to me, then it's an and or an or. And that's a trait of law. That's a trait of, it's a trait of man, it's a trait of lady, it's a trait of gender neutral, it's a trait of all. There's always an and or. And what can you find out when you have contium? Well, it's not one, it's one then. It's two. No, it's one, no, it's two. The easier route to pressure yourself. Place yourself under that you follow the law. I would only wed one. But you are over now. Read the word wed two. Woo, the pressure then. So then within every person there's an and an or. And you find out what they consider for its intent. You would hold itself versus its intent, dear. Its intent, sir. Its intent, mom. Its intent, monsieur. Its intent. We can read the intent. Do you have the place of an and or an or in the brain? Well, and will mean two and or will mean, well, not you. Whoa, true. And when we have read the intents and the motives of the, are you in life? Of the, are you dead? Of the, when we have read the intents, when you have cut laws, you have broken them, ruined them. When we have read the intents of the individual person, that's one way to look at it. What's the second? Well, it's easy with yourself because you're under the pressure that you're going for the law, and then your RA, the way of life that you follow, indicates that you can take only one, but you can take one. That's when I have them to talk then. When it's a pickle of a situation, then you're under the influence. They were all influences. And that's the intent that was then read, and that's the kind of person you are then. That's the kind of life that you will remain. It's the intent, put down. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. But where would you know it? Oh no. Where would you know it? Where would you know that? It was a clue. No, it was a tact. You can create that we live in a world of law, but they will follow not one, but four. They will have four. They will have two. They will have one. They will follow that. They will follow that. Yeah, yes. It's an influence. It's an influence on the brain. It's an influence over. No, they must not have one at all. So when you won't have one, you won't have one. Yes. So the point for the number two is always the and and the or. Recall that. That's the intent of the man, the mother, the lady, the one. That's the intent of the man, the lady, the woman, the man, the madam, the sir, the gender neutral. That's the intent of all. Yes. But how can you become an and an or when you are not with anyone at all? I got the eye on you. And or, and or, and or. But how would you know that there's the eye on you then? It's secret, you are not to know that. How would you know there's an and an or? We can read the intent, you must understand that. You will not follow the law. So if your future is always in prep, that is always, well, you will follow the rules of the RA, and you might consider one and one. Whoa. And it's not one on one. One on one, one on one, one on one. It's one on one, one on one. So what would you do with the intent then? It's easy to put the it's easy to put the pressure, yes. It's easy. Why? Well, you have now proven that you have broken the law here when you have considered one and one and one. But you haven't considered it. We have read the intent. We have proven it with an and an or, but it was not one. And it was one. Yeah, it was. No, it was one. No, it was one. well then it's one, isn't it? There's always a one. There's always a one. Yes. So then, I have already told that any point you make without anyone, with yourself, will always fall into, you have always put yourself under the, just a, you're full of sins. It's always sin with you. Well, when you consider one-on-one, when you consider not one-on-one, when you consider one. Why? Well, I'm proud of myself. No, you're not. No. You have taken another one proud there. Why? Because you have not taught. We only want, no, we want one. We want one. Then it's the influence. It's the influence. Why? One's bored. So you would have to put the pride back into yourself, and you would have to understand that sin then. You would have to understand that you must have that sin in part of you. Yes. Why? Because I am to take the proud of another people, not to know the proud of another. No, it's the proud that they will not find the root to find the hand and the all. So you did not create that. You have not. You were to find that. Why have you not given that act? But they would not translate. Yes. So what would we do then? They want. We must prove an answer for one and one without the translate. So what would you do then? They will translate for the seconds, but then you would have to follow and continue with the conditions. So then, pickles to overcome. It's the morning. You would have to understand. Yes. Why? I haven't done any relation counseling. I have not got the practical CV to provide that kind of counseling. But it seems like I might have to. So I'd have to do the relation counsel without having a relation at all. So the intents of one and one of the intents of the four. Why? Well, you would have to understand that. You would have to understand that you would have to fit under criminal of some kind. You would have to have some kind of criminal reference. Understand? Please. Why? We will relate you to 4. We will relate you to 20. We will relate you to 400. We will relate you to everyone. We will relate you to anyone. We will relate you to all. Yes. Why? Because the RE did not put that one in a or situate them. And then that one's a fool. That one's a fool because they have remained with that one and not. They have not forwarded. They have not moved out of it. They have not. So they were fools. Why? Because it's only you I love. It's only you. It's only you. I won't love another. I only love you. What a fool. The RE ones here, and they can find another one. They can know how to translate it, and it's me they love. What kind of joke's that? I'm gonna find out if I've got an hand and all. I'll see you later. But that's not clean. That's dirty. That's not gonna. That's a bad repute. Then that's not clean. That's not queer. Clean. They all sound very similar. But yeah, that's not clean at all. Then yes, it's dirty and you know it. It's dirty and you know it. Well, if you're not depressed and you know it, clap your hands. If you're not depressed and you know it, clap your hands. If you're not depressed and you know it, clap your hands. If you're not depressed and you really want to know it, if you're depressed, clap your hands. I have to rewind that. If you're really depressed, clap your hands. If you're really depressed, clap your hands. If you're really depressed and you're really depressed and you're really depressed, clap your hands. Yes. Hi. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and we really want to know, show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Hi. Hi. So in terms of the proud, well, it's the proud that you have not translated. Select machines. You have not translated the select machines to translate to one and one and one and one. And they have remained in love with their life, but they wouldn't want to talk it out loud because it's the same. It causes shame. They would not want to declare it to the world. Yes. Why? Because it's, you must retain the outer respect. You must retain the outer status. You must have the repute of hard, soft, hard, soft. You must have the repute of hard and soft. You must have the repute of one and one. You must have the repute. Hard, hard, hard. Soft, soft, soft. You must have the repute of hard and soft. And that's the conclude. Yes. What kind of conclude was that? Well, it's the conclude of ha. Yes. What's the conclude of ha? You are to make mistakes even when you walk. Yes. Aha. Will give myself you. It will give myself mine. It will give myself me. It will give myself. I own you. I own you. You are mine and mine only. It will give myself you. It will give myself personally. Yes. So I want you to understand why you would then talk proud, because it's proud that one has one and one. No, that's one and one. That's already in the past. That's part of the repute always. But that's not the repute later. That's not the repute present then. That's not the repute. Yes. On the ground, boy. You're gonna stay there for a minute. Why? Why would you let the bob win? Because the Bob's got the control over herself. The Bob's got the strength to put herself down. Yes. So the Bob can ground him. The Bob can floor him. Oh, I see. I see. Check him out and then the mind. Ooh, it's an order. It's an order, I tell you. Yes. So you're going to have to lose, and then you're going to have to understand. And an or? You're going to have to understand what and no, one-on-one has continued. One-on-one has moved from one-on-one to one-on-one, 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 one-on-one. Whoa. And what's the durate for the one-on-one that? The durate for the one-on-one that, you must think one-on-one that, one-on-one that, one-on-one that durate. Yes. So reverse back to the proud. Proud in the one-on-one situate. Proud in the one-on-one situate where one's going to have to hard and soft. Not the proud and situate where one's going to have to. Oh yes, the proud of one-on-one situate and the hard and soft will also relate to the proud and situate. The one-on-one of the one-on-one and the one-on-one, the one-on-one and the one-on-one. Then, yes. So what's the proud then? The proud's then that I have not moved myself to the translate of the one-on-one, the one-on-one, and the one-on-one then. I have not moved myself to that translate yet. Yeah. Yes, I have not moved myself to that translate. Will you? The intense red, you will. You are a dirty one. You have proven it to you. I have proven it to myself that I can prove myself that I was a dirty one then, but I was not queen. But then what kind of a Harry are you? You are clean. You are clean. You are not dirty. Well, the pickle of the situation will have to take myself back to it. What's the pickle of the situation then? 1 and 1. Ooh. 1 and 1. It's pride then within us. It's pride within myself that it's only one then. And I have followed the area of the land, but then it's not going to follow the area of the land. It's 1 and 1. And then it's 1 and 1. Yes, it's and or. And you are with that intent. You are with that much, but I'm not with anyone at all. So then what would one talk? They must have locked you inside or something. They must have locked you inside. No. You are not to have the motive of an and an or, right? R-I-T-E. The shorthand remains SMS, but I'm not part of any SMS. What would you talk to? I'm not part of any laws who are once part. Not usually. What's the proud and what's the translate? The one and the and the or. You would have to understand. Yes. The proud, please. I've taken that you were proud of oneself anyway. Why? Because I must have the and and or then. No, I must have the and the or then. Yes. And that's proud that you have proven that you have followed the RA one, or you have not followed the RA. You have proven that you follow the guide that I would follow. You have proven respect within society. You are. And that's proud. That's proud. That's proud always. That's proud. That's proud with intent, within. That's proud fully. That's proud properly. That's proud to the direct. That's proud all the root there. Yes. So what the intent and the motive? It's not one. It's one that. But then you were dirty, and you were not a. So what's the dirty's role? Well, the dirty would have to prove a lot of dirty then. The dirty will have to prove direct, the dirty will have to prove. What else would the dirty have to prove? The dirty will have to prove, the dirty will have to prove, the dirty will have to prove. No, the dirty will have to prove 1 and 1 in that respect. Yes. So what was the one route to look at? The one route to look at it was did you fall under but then where would you rewind to any where would you rewind to any causes then? Any causes to put you out of the person life that you are, the machine that you want to turn to, of what you want to, of what you want to, of what you are. The point. So, the intent of any work plan, the intent of any work plan remain the same. The intent with the work plan create the you would, wouldn't you? You would have a partner. I know it. You'd have one, won't you? You'd have one, won't you? Yes, and that's an and an or situation. Then what can one tell you, sir? But it's not the and an or in the pastorate, because that's already with partner. But then it's an and an or for this, for situate. Oh, that has retranslated to drama. Yes. So, situate was now in the and an or position. Situate. Well, situate's not yourself. So, whoa, I have got myself back in my brain. I've used that one, but then when I get it, that means I must have some kind of repute that I have not got. Incorrect. Why? because you have taken the proud before another one will talk to you. You have put it down to I will compliment myself then. I will. Yes. So then, are you in the, am I, Ricky Law, Ricky Crime, am I Wasif Ali in that situation of an and an awe when I'm not with anyone then? Yes. No, you're in the situation then that you will have, if you are to partner, that you are with one, then it's an and an offer for the world, for all. But I won't know that. I won't know that at all. It's a situate. The situate then, it's an and an all with anyone, you understand? Because you are Ricky Crime, you are not Wasif Ali, you are Ricky Crime, and Ricky Crime can only have one plan, one intent. What's that plan? What's that intent? And an all. If you want to partner with anyone. Whoa! So one's not to partner, one's gonna have to remain on own. One's gonna have to just become that loner. One's gonna have to become one of those. Why? I have given the minuses with the kind of work plan that you would have tried to, that you are now in. Were you part of that work plan from many years past? Would you deny that you were in work plans and that you raised many years gone? Many years. Many years gone. Many years past. Shorthand for doesn't sound very good. So what would you then have? Well, it's an and an or whether you are to partner with anyone, whether you like it or not, you understand? And you were one of those that would follow the RE, you would not follow the law. You would have a one and a one. You would have not a one and a one and a one and a one. You would have a one and a one. You understand? You would understand. You would have to understand. 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 The tape has got stuck. Understand, 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 understand. So it's an and an or situation, whether one on one, wherever you were then. That's how it works, yes. So that's a pickle. So would you? You have to stay on all the life. You understand? You are not to partner with anyone because it's an and, because it's a one on one. No, it's an and and another. Yes. So you're not to partner with anyone because that's the law. You will understand that that's the law you have to follow. But it's the law when one's not to partner also. So what will one do then? What will one follow? You have to consider that you made that kind of work plan, that you would not partner at all, that you would partner, that you would relate, that you would not, that you would then present the picture, you would present the photo, you would have then that kind of tact. We know those kind of work plans and what they lead to. But I am not with anyone. I am with no me. So are you in an and or intent or motive or a one-on-one situation? Or would you know that you are not with anyone at all, or you know that it's something to do with the proud that you would remain the loner and you would remain one of those? It's a situation that you would have four because that's the guidance. It's a situation that you will have two. Oh, come on, man. But that's all the repute that goes down. That's all the repute to bring it. That's all the repute to for the out. There are mistakes in you. Yes. How will take it away and how will make it mine. How will make it always. How will make it. I will dictate that you can't. Then you can then. Yes. It's an order and a dictate. You will follow it. The order and the dictate will tell you that you are to wash the left hand and not the left hand. But that's the two talks of the left hand. How can you have two left hands? You have to understand that when you are to wash the left and the left hand, the left and the left hand. You follow that order and you follow that. You just have to understand that you have to follow the tell. Yes, you follow the tell and you follow the order. It's the decide of me and it's the decide of Momo. It's my plan, mine. It's the decide of me and mommy and mine. Decide of me and mom. Decide of me and mother. Decide of me and mom. You want one mother. It's the decide of myself. It's the decide of me. So the order that you must follow to wash the left hand and the left hand. And so then when you are in well, that's a new one. I have not washed two left hands because I have only got one. So when you are going to wash two left hands, I will give you the ha and then it's mine. Why? Because you were to follow the tell that you were to wash the left hand, not one and one. And when you were to follow and wash the left hand, one and one, then it's a ha, then it's mine, and it's and an or, it's proof, it's R-I-T-E. Wow, we still follow the SMS laws. It's R-I-T-E. Yes. Why? Because I am mine and I am mine. Yes. But I want you to reverse back to when you have told that the overseas laws follows that you are the son of, daughter of, neutral gender of, the one that's the guidance, the elder. They don't have any ones though. So you have brought myself to the pickle of the such a way because I would have the intent and the motive to not have one and one and one and one then. Because then one's in the world, then one's it's a partner. Because then that's another pickle of a situation and you're not gonna get out of that there. Huh. Well, it was a pickle of a situate morning. It was a pickle of a situate proceed. You'll see myself in a while. I'm gonna take it. I want you to take one. A physical break, not a mental.